This exercise is called finger hold exercise, and it's based on a polarity treatment that's done using basically the meridians in the hands. There are 5 fingers, and each of them is associated with a meridian as well as an emotion. The point of this particular technique is to either provide self-soothing for particularly strong emotion, either whether you're in public or whether you're in private, or as kind of a preventative balancing and just general soothing of emotions at the end or the start of your day. So each finger, as I said, has an emotion. So we're going to start with the thumb, and when we're holding each of the fingers, there's no grip involved. It's mostly full contact. It's a very gentle touch, and it can be done for 30 seconds when we're going through the whole range of emotions. So this first is the grief finger. This has to do with loss, grief. You'll notice that children will suck their thumbs when they're crying because they automatically, intuitively know that this is a self-soothing for loss. And again, it can be done like this. If it's done at night before you go to bed, or in the morning, you can do it with your hands laying on your chest, or you can do it if you're in public in your lap or on a desk, and no one really knows what you're doing. You're just holding a finger and breathing. Breathing is a big part of it. So if you find that you're holding your breath, please breathe. So the first finger, as I said, this is grief. The second finger, the index finger, is the large intestine meridian, and this is the finger we use when we criticize. Sometimes it's other people criticizing us. Sometimes it's our own inner critic. Either one will elicit an anxiety or a fear in us. So this is the perfect finger to use for fear. The next finger is the middle finger. Everybody knows that finger. This is the pericardium meridian, and this controls the tightness of in the chest, both tightening up the diaphragm as well as tightening up the actual pericardium, which is the membrane around the heart. So you really want to keep that meridian loose. And so this is a really good finger to use when you're in the middle of a meeting, you are talking to your teenage child who's doing their best to irritate you, and you want to really be aware of your emotional state. You don't want to be reactive. This is a great finger to use. Again, it's not a grip, it's a soft, full contact. You can do it on your lap, on your chest, for about 30 seconds. The next finger is the ring finger, and this is the triple heater meridian. And this finger has to do with stress and worry. For those who are married, they full well understand all the responsibilities that come with marriage, and so this is a good finger to hold when you can't sleep at night and you're just worried about all the things you have to do the next day, or you're in the middle of your day and you're just overwhelmed by all of the stress that's in either that segment of the day or in your life in general. The last finger is the pinky finger, and that finger is both the heart and the small intestine. So whenever you notice that your heart's not really in whatever you're doing, or you're feeling somehow less than, you have to do something and you have stage fright, or you're just really anxious because you don't know that you're really up to whatever it is that you've set your sights on. This is a good finger to hold, again, for 30 seconds. At the end of that, you're going to do palm to palm, because if you ever notice when people are praying or they're meditating, they tend to do this because this kind of seals it. This is the ground. This is a grounding exercise. So you've balanced all the emotions. Now you're coming back to earth, and you're just going to ground it. It's like saying Amen or blessed be. Yes, this is what I want. Then you can go to the other hand and repeat the process. That's a good exercise to do for, as I said, prevention. Any one of these fingers can be used for anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes or longer for a particularly strong emotion. When the emotions are really strong, like rage or a panic attack, you can use these 2 fingers, the fear finger and the anger finger, for rage, because it's basically the critic voice and the anger voice in your head, holding this for as long as necessary. And for panic attacks, you'd be using the worry and the low self-esteem. I'm not up to it, oh my God, I'm scared, terror, panic attacks. This is another good one to hold. And for the individual ones, you're also going to finish it after the 2 minutes or whatever it is. You're going to finish it with the palm to palm. Practice it. What I tell my clients is, before you do the whole range of exercise, you can even pick a finger and just play with it and see what feels the most soothing to you. Remember, play is good because it actually gives you more information than you realize. And it makes you want to do the exercise.